Hey guys. Man, this has been an experience. I want y'all to know I'm eating because it's just been an experience. Welcome to Divine Talks here with that Beaver Baxter. I have mentioned on a previous feed that I was coming to Ethiopia to do some mission work. Now, I always feel that many things happen for a reason. And so many things has happened just trying to get there. I'm telling you now, I have not made it. I was supposed to arrive in Ethiopia today, which is the 21st. No. I left on the 18th, and I was supposed to make it on the 19th of October. Mind you, I get to the airport, and I used my debit card, and I forgot to call and make it a international flight, being in a different country. And so, of course, when I went to pay for my luggage, it got denied. I asked them, could they take one payment on a credit card and the other one in cash? They says no, it all has to be one payment. Asked them where the ATM was. They said, I don't know. So guess what? I didn't make my flight that Friday, but I flew in from Charleston and made it to Dallas. And the blessed part about it is I had already made contact with my friend here in Dallas. She came back and picked me up Friday night, Saturday night. I got to stay at her house and went to her church on Sunday. She's an apostle here in Dallas, Texas. Well, right now I'm in Istanbul, but I keep saying here, but that's what happened. And so I went to church with her, and we kept saying everything happens for a reason. And because I missed my flight, because they wouldn't take my payment the way that I had, they penalized me as a no-show. So I've already paid for my trip and had to come back and spend another $950 on top of the $3,000 that I had already spent. Okay, so now I'm here in Istanbul. When I get off the flight, they don't tell me yet where my connector flight is. So I'm at gate D. When I finally get off the flight, read the reader board, it tells me I'm at B. B is probably at another 10 minutes away from D. I'm trying to run. No, I ain't running. Trying to walk. I'm just be honest with y'all. I'm walking fast, praying to God, feet hurt, shoes hurt, hungry, and gotta go to the bathroom. Lord opens up the door. I'm like the last one, getting on. I probably finally sit down, and they say everything is closed. So everybody's on the flight. Then when I get there, they tell me my carry-on luggage is going to have to go under the plane because they don't have no more room. Because as I was running down here, I went from booking to last call. So all the room that they had for any luggage had to go underneath the plane. Okay. Go through all of that. Sit on the plane for 2 hours for it to not go anywhere. The blessed thing I can say about this situation right now is I'm glad that it didn't work on the ground rather than losing power in the air. Okay, divine talks. So, I'm not getting nasty. I'm not getting upset because we could have crashed. But God made that thing do what it do while it was still on the ground. So we stayed on the plane for about 2.5 hours. Finally, they say, we're going to have to get off the plane. Got off the plane, sat down for a little while. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all something. Divine talks, I'm telling you. Some divine encounters. So I said, well, I know I'm not going to eat any of the food that's on the plane. It's not going to be good. So while I was waiting to get on the plane from Dallas to Istanbul, I went and got me two 6-inch Subway sandwiches combos. Why I'm glad I ate all the food on the plane rather than eating my Subway sandwich. Because as soon as I got here and found out that plane wasn't going nowhere for 2.5 hours and the chick was hungry, I was able to tap into one of them sandwiches on packages. I'm trying to tell y'all. So that's one other thing that happened. So I didn't fall out the sky. I didn't starve. So now I'm trying to find Wi-Fi and let the people know who was supposed to pick me up I'm not going to make it. Here in Istanbul, they give you 1 hour of free Wi-Fi, then you pay for the rest. I found out that T-Mobile is good for something. They allow you to buy these data packages for international. So before my hour, was up, all these divine things. Before this hour was up, I signed up for a package. I don't know if it's going to work yet, but I signed up for it. The other thing I want to say is, it'll come back to me. It was another divine thing. Oh, so I told you I went to my friend's church. That was it. Get to church, spirit moving, high in the spirit, prophetic words flowing. Finally, God tells me I couldn't leave on Friday because I needed to have a covering to cover me and pray for me while I'm going to Africa. So they prayed for me. They sowed some seeds in my pocket because I told you I had to come up with almost another $1,000 to get here. And I said, okay, so now I know I'm covered. And all these things I'm telling you is part of my covering. We didn't fall out the sky. Whatever was wrong with the plane happened here on ground. So finally, here it is, about another hour and a half. We've waited, trying to figure out what's going to happen. They told us, guess what? We're going back on a plane that I just came off at D14. I said, Lord, look at you. If I couldn't have caught this plane, they wouldn't have been able to leave me no way. Because everybody now got to go back to where I came from. I can't get no more divine than this, okay, y'all? So, on my way going back to D14, I said, well, let me wait and see what happens. Things are always subject to change international, right? So finally I sit down somewhere and I look over and I finally see the people walking, going toward the escalator. And I said, I better get up and follow them. They lead us to the food court. That's how I'm eating this food. Talk about divine, I'm trying to tell you. Because we have to wait, they said as long as you can show your boarding pass, you get a free meal. While I was sitting there waiting to find out if anything was going to change, I was walking my happy behind. To Starbucks to go get me some coffee and something else to eat. And I said, you know what? I ain't spending no more money. I'm just being greedy. I need every little bit I got till I get to Ethiopia. And less than 20 minutes, I got a free meal. A whole free meal. Fries, chicken, hey. That hot chicken from Popeyes. I tried to show it to you, but it wouldn't work. So, my divine intervention now is, I didn't get to spend no more money. I got to eat for free. Still waiting, because I think we can't leave until midnight to catch our plane to Addis Ababa. I just want you to know, everything that's happening is God sent. As frustrating as it is. I even told my children, I had them to do the WhatsApp. Got that 1 hour Wi-Fi. Let them know what was going on. They knew what was going on when I had to pay that $1,000 and $950. This time they said, man, Mama, you should have just came her home. I said, I feel you on that one. But I really, really feel y'all. that the enemy is really trying to hinder me from making it to Addis Ababa. That there are some people that really need whatever God has in me for them. It's a fight in the kingdom. Heaven suffers violence, and the violence taking it by force. And I'm promising you, where I get $1,000 from, only God knows. I got a birthday coming up, y'all, on the 9th of November. And I had to spend all of my birthday money to still make it on this trip while I'm sitting here eating these French fries from Popeyes to get to Addis Ababa. The best thing I can say is right now my birthday gift is being able to go across the country and bless somebody else. And I'm really seeing the hand of God move. Again, it can be frustrating if you allow it. But if you know that there's an enemy loose and he's going to try everything to stop you from stop you from getting to where God wants you to go, you will become frustrated. But because I know that God has a plan for me when I get there and a plan for the people, I don't know what it all entails. But it's a fight, and I'm taking it by force. So y'all just continue to keep me in prayer. I love you guys. Welcome again to Divine Talks with Diva Baxter. And as I'm even in Ethiopia and God gives me a word, hopefully now that I got this Wi-Fi, this data to get on the internet, I will still come to encourage you. Just know that even though things don't seem to go the way that you think it ought to go, as smooth as you think it ought to go, it's an humbling experience. It's an experience to let you see the hand of God and not to give up. All of that. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Because all in all, it's working out for your good. God bless you guys. I'll see you again soon. Love you.